Um, yeah. So, Harshita, can so how are you first of all?
I'm good.
And
How are you?
all good, Harshita. So what do you do, Harshita? Just like if I can ask.
Sure, sure. So, I'm basically working in EdTech field. I'm in marketing basically, and I am a senior manager there, where I lead a team of 9 members, and we do influencer marketing basically for our company. So where we reach out to these influencers and who create content for because we are from edtech, so we look for these creators who create education related content and everything, and we ask them to promote our badges and everything. So this is what we do. And apart from that, I am a project manager in marketing. Again, I look after ops and a to Z everything, whichever in the marketing. If someone faces any issue, I'm the spot for everything. So that is what I do. So
Oh, nice. So you are like social media manager for an edtech startup. Is it a startup?
no, I'm not a social media manager. Yeah, it's yeah. Like, have you heard of Physics Wala?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so there it is basically where I work. So I'm not a social media manager. I'm basically influencer marketing manager there in marketing. So we have
Okay,
this.
okay.
Yeah, yes, not social media
So
manager.
you plan campaigns with the influencers.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay, okay, okay. Also, Harshita, like there's a lot of sound from your background. Can you like move to a place where like it's a little quieter?
Wait, wait, wait. Is it fine now?
Yeah, better.
Sagar, is
So
it fine now?
yeah, yeah, it's better, it's better.
Please tell me.
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, you're audible to me.
Okay, okay, okay. So, where do you live? Are you like living with your family or like friends?
Yes, I live in Delhi with my family.
Oh, so you're living with your family. Okay, okay, okay. So how many
Yes.
people are there in your family, if I can ask?
Yes, sure. So we are 4 members. My mother, my father is there. I have a younger brother and me. 4 members are there.
Okay, so your younger brother is also like he's working.
No, he just recently passed out of school. So
Hmm.
he just will
Okay, okay.
be
He's looking for
joining
colleges now.
soon this year. Yes, exactly.
Okay, okay, okay. So, I'll just so this is an interview for like Zepto. So I just wanted to ask you like, so who orders groceries for your family? Like since you're living with your family,
My mother does.
like she orders or like she decides what to order.
Like recently we just taught her how to place an order and everything. So she had started ordering also online. So now
Okay.
she does everything. Like she can order it, pay her by herself and everything. So she's the one who decides, who places the order and everything.
Okay, so she decides also what is going to be there in your house for like.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, everything she does.
Okay, okay, okay. So before that, who used to do it?
Like I used to order basically, but yeah, she was the one who used to instruct me like what we need to order, how, in what quantity, and when we require that, and everything. Like she was the one who was planning, but yeah, I used to order it for her. But now, or my brother used to order, but now she has learned it like how to place the order and everything. So yeah, she does that on her own now.
So now, do you still use Zepto or like? Okay, I don't know which product you using, but do you still use like online apps or have you stopped using since your mother has taken over?
Um, like to be honest, I'll just bifurcate it for you. Like, if you're talking about normal grocery, like, which excludes fruits and vegetables, then yes, we order mostly, all the grocery part and everything online. But when it comes to fruits and vegetables, she preferred it offline because,
Okay,
she
so
wants to, inspect it, touch it and look at the freshness of the
Mhm.
fruits and everything, vegetables. So yeah, fruits and vegetables she always purchase it offline, no matter what it is, how urgently she requires it. But when
Mhm.
it comes to grocery, yeah, she'll order it online only.
Okay. And like how many times like do you order in a week? Let's say we'll talk about, since you don't order fresh products from online. How many times do you order like staples, like let's say Ashirwad Atta or something like that?
Yeah. So talking about the staples and everything. So yeah, we order it like uh, not talking about the staples particularly, but talking about how many times we order in a week. So you can say it is 3 to 4 times in a week. I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yes,
But like
and it might go up to twice a day also at times.
okay. Um. uh, So do you like buy? What about the household products and let's say processed product like snacks, some chips and all these things? Like, do you order that also from online apps?
Yeah, we prefer it online, but we don't frequently do that. But yeah, we prefer to order it online only. Because it is more convenient for us to just to go and purchase a 10 rupee thing. So we just order it in bulk, 50-60 rupees का उसको order कर दिया. It's okay to pay the delivery charge also, but yeah, we prefer it online only.
Okay. So what app do you use?
So to be honest, I am a big fan of Blinkit and my family also. So my mother has only Blinkit on her phone, and I do have both the apps, but yeah, I prefer Blinkit.
Okay, you prefer Blinkit over Zepto. But
Yes.
do you have okay? But do you use Zepto?
Yeah, I use Zepto like one time when, like, no, not one time, but it has happened thrice, you can say. Like, when I wanted to place an order on Blinkit, and but one of the item, like for example, I wanted to place 3-4 things, right? For example, cheese was there, curd was there, coconut water was there. So what happened? Like cheese was not available. The cheese which I was looking for was not available on Blinkit. So
Hmm.
when I searched it on Zepto, I was able to find cheese there along with all the 3-4 things that I wanted to place the order for. Right. So what I did was, I canceled my, I removed the items from my basket on Blinkit, and I ordered everything from Zepto. So this has happened like twice or thrice, you can say, that that one particular item was out of stock, so I shifted to Zepto basically.
Okay, but you don't use it regularly.
Yeah, I don't use it that frequently. I prefer Blinkit because of their massive expansion they have done in terms of category.
Okay.
So I really appreciate them that for that.
Okay. Um. So let's talk about how you decide what to order. So how did you decide?
Mhm.
So since your mother decide like what to order, does she like cook also? Like, is she
Yeah, she.
so she takes care of the handling of the products also?
Yes, she does.
Okay. And when you're ordering groceries, do you check other apps or like you are just stuck to Blinkit?
We just stick to Blinkit only. We don't check other apps for price comparison or anything like that. No, we don't do that. Yeah, but when it comes to when that particular item is out of stock on Blinkit, for example, let's say. So yeah, that's the only case when we switch to other apps.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
So just give me a second. Okay, yeah. So you said like when you need something specific, then only you go to other apps. Um,
Yeah, only when it is out of stock on Blinkit, then only we switch to other apps. Other
okay,
apps, Zato, Zepto. We don't use Amazon Fresh or anything. We just switch between these two apps only.
okay. And like, is it generally a planned purchase that you do, or like impulse, like specifically for you, let's say, um, do you like plan the purchase before doing it, or it's just an impulse buy?
Um, like if I talk about myself, placing an order for myself only. So yeah, it's definitely a impulse purchase. You can say, like, because like I'm out of stock of maybe my sunscreen or anything that I regularly use. So yeah, I definitely place the order on Blinkit just in just because I just want it to be delivered as soon as possible within 10, 15, 20 minutes. So that's the case when I do the impulse purchase. On the other hand, it is always a planned purchase, to be honest. So
Okay, and how frequently do you do it?
you mean the impulse one?
Yeah.
So in every 15 days I do that, because like I seriously rely on my sunscreen, and also yeah, whenever it is like I'm about to finish my sunscreen, so yeah, that's the first thing and impulse purchase I do for sunscreen, moisturizer, and everything. So
Okay. And like, how do you uh understand like something is over? Does your mom tells you that okay, we need this, or like how you should do it before the she started ordering?
so yeah, like she also does the impulse purchase, like last minute purchase, I would say. What happens is, like she's out of salt or jeera or anything specific to she just required it that minute. So yeah, she does the impulse purchase. I mean the last minute purchase. That is very frequent with her, to be honest.
Okay. And do you make a shopping list? What to buy and what not to buy? Like, I mean, not what not to buy, but yeah, like before, let's say you're ordering, do you order groceries for a month in one go, or like do you keep it weekly or something like that?
My mother purchases it in every 15 days.
Okay. So when you purchase it every
A
15 days?
proper purchase, I mean, with a proper purchase, I mean, is like, she makes a list of everything, and then she purchases it, and if every 15 days, just to refill what we are out of stock. So that is,
So can you tell me what is the rationale behind why you make a shopping list?
just to keep a track on everything, what we are out of stock and everything, so that, we don't have to reorder it again. But yeah, it happens that she forgot it, maybe due to something that we have interrupted her, or meanwhile make when she was making the list or anything like that. So yeah, she makes the list, no doubt. But yeah, but we do the last minute purchase also.
Hmm.
So that's the case, like both things happen. She That is what she does.
Okay. And so what is your ordering process like? Let's say you want to order something. Do you like go through the app, or like what is your order process? Can you just explain
um
in terms of like when you
like for
so let's say you want to buy something specific, how do you go about it? Like, do you search about it, or do you search, browse the app? Do you explore other categories, and like what is your ordering process generally? Let's say
so
what sections of the app
are you
you
talking about are you talking only about the Zepto, or like in general you're saying?
in general it work like anything.
To be honest, like, whenever we want anything, so we go to the search bar and we search for it, right? Or what happens is, like, I really like this thing about Blinkit, that, they have placed the order again option on the top of the screen.
Hmm.
Once you open your app on Blinkit, so the first thing you find it is the order again option. So it is very, easy for me to place the order without because I can just scroll through the things that I've already purchased, and this has happened like before as well. Like I told you, I'm a very impulse purchase. I do a last minute purchase of my sunscreen and moisturizer, face washes there. So it is very convenient for me to place the order because I've already placed it.
Mhm.
So I really like the feature they have, like order again option, which is the first thing that you see on the screen. And yeah, I don't scroll through the other categories on all because I've already made a list of things I require. So that's the case. Yeah, but I definitely ask my mother when I'm ordering something which is lesser in amount, and I'm so I always ask her, "Mummy, आप बता दीजिए if you require anything. I'm placing a order." So yeah, then I search through the things and all. I ask her for different categories whether she requires, flour or salt is other option or anything like that.
Mhm.
So that's the case.
Um, okay. So, like, what do you? So, let's come to tracking the order. Like, since we have you, you said like you don't explore other categories much. Um, so how do you track the order once placed? Is there something
So, Sagar,
that
to be
you?
honest, I don't track my order at all.
Mhm.
When it comes to Blinkit, like I only track my order. Like once I have placed the order, I will just leave my phone and I'll get busy in some other task that I have. So, but when suddenly I realize what time ho gaya, the delivery partner has not arrived or he has not called me. So when I check it, it is like he almost there or he's arriving in 1 minute and all. That's the only case when I check the order. I mean I track the order, but I hardly do that to be honest because I know that person will definitely call me just in case he's not able to find my home or he has arrived. So that's the case. I usually don't track my order at all.
Okay, so you don't track at all. But like let's
I
say,
don't.
okay, okay. So after the order has arrived at your doorstep, like
Mhm.
what do you do after that? Who arranges the items in your house?
It depends like who is taking the order, right? So usually I whenever we it is placed by my mother, she's the one handling and everything. And if it is placed by me for me only, so I'll take the things out whichever placed by me for myself. And if my mother has ordered something for her, so I just give it to her and that's the case.
Okay. So is there something that you like or don't like about that process, like after the order, post order?
To be honest, I really like how all these online I mean, Blinkit, Zepto, they have, literally improvised on their packaging. Like they have started using these, paper bags. Earlier, I really used to hate, to be honest, Blinkit for this when they used to use, plastic bags or plastic packaging for, for packaging. I mean, right? So I really, really used to hate Blinkit for that. But Zepto, on the other hand, I guess they were already using paper bags
Hmm.
with the tag, with the proper labeling and everything, Zepto ka. And I really like that. But I really liked how Blinkit has switched. To be honest, they introduced different type of packaging. They have their bags, right? And now they have started using the seal. They will package your product in a sealed paper bag. All you need to do is tear it from one side and you can just take your order and dispose it without worrying that you are just causing some harm to the environment and everything. So I really liked how both the companies have evolved on and worked on their packaging and everything, and handling also. I've never faced any issue with the handling when the delivery partner comes. And I'm very grateful that we live on fourth floor, so whenever we ask the delivery partner to come to our floor, basically on the fourth floor, and they never ever make any issue like they will have to climb all these stairs and come to the fourth floor and everything. So I'm very grateful that they are very helpful in that manner. So yeah, I've not faced any issue as such.
Okay.
Yeah, but one more thing I want to ask you, I remember one time I really got pissed, seriously. And I appreciate how Blinkit handled that moment. I mean, so what happened, it was my mistake, to be honest. So, I usually order it for my home only, right? And I was at my office in Noida, and I forgot to change the delivery address. And, that person arrived at my home and they called me. My brother basically called me and he said, "You have placed your order." And I was like, "Yeah, why are you calling me?" Like, I placed it for my office. So he told me that, the person has arrived at our home. And I was like, "Oh, I forgot to change the, delivery address." So I told them to pick the order. It's okay, I'll just replace it for my office. But what happened, like, when I placed it for my office, and I was on 8th floor, to be honest, and I asked the delivery partner, to come and deliver it to me on the 8th floor, but he refused it. He said, that, someone will steal my bike and all. I told him, and you can just park it underground at my office, in my office parking, but he refused it. And I got literally pissed. And I said, I called the customer services that I don't require the parcel. Even if you don't refund my money, is just for 100 rupees or 120, or was, I don't remember the money. So they refund the amount, to be honest. I really like, how they handle it. And they called me multiple times, whether I was satisfied. They were sorry for the, what happened and everything. So I really liked it, to be honest.
Okay. Um.
Yes.
So uh, like I just want to understand, like, since you mentioned that your first preference is Blinkit and then you go to Zepto. Um.
Mhm.
If you can, so let's talk about your last 10 orders. Um.
Hmm.
How many orders do you think that went to Zepto instead of Blinkit? And what was the reason for that?
Like I mentioned, it has happened only twice or thrice. So the
Price, like,
main
ever
reason
in
was,
your life, like, since you started ordering.
it has only happened thrice or twice, maybe, that,
Hmm.
one thing which I wanted to order out of the 4 5 things, one thing was out of stock, and when I searched it on Zepto, it was available there. So I placed my whole order on Zepto itself. That is the only time when I have used Zepto. Or yeah, like one time, me and my boyfriend, we have the same Zepto account. So he told me that, he has purchased one for 1 rupee Zepto pass. So I can place a order there without paying for the delivery charge and everything. So that only one time, I had placed the order using the Zepto pass, and I don't remember, to be honest. Like, that would be the reason, like, not paying for the delivery charge. I'm okay with paying the delivery charge on Blinkit. But I really appreciate, and I'm a big fan of how they have expanded their categories. So that's the only reason, like, why I would switch to Zepto. Only cases, like I mentioned, when that particular thing is out of stock on Blinkit. That's the only time. So that's the case.
Um. So if you open your Zepto app, like, uh, when was the last order that you placed?
It was 20 days ago, you can say.
Okay, and what was the order before that? How long ago was that?
It On Zepto, you're saying.
Yeah,
So I will have to check it. It was a month ago. It is showing.
like 1 month ago. Difference between the first and the second order.
Yeah, exactly. 30 days difference was there. Like I told you, I am
Hmm.
using Blinkit only.
Okay.
Yes.
And can you tell me the amount of, like, what you ordered?
Huh. So the amount was, wait, 338 rupees was there.
The last order, and before that.
Before that, it was 120.
Okay, and do you mind going to Blinkit and like, tell me the order amount?
Sure, sure. Wait. So the last order was of 997,
Okay, and
which
before
is, huh,
the order before
sorry.
that.
And the order before that was 725.
Can you tell me the orders, like the amount of the orders, like last, let's say, five orders?
Sure. So 1,404, and then it is 989.
Okay. So all of the orders are majorly like above 700, let's say.
Exactly.
Okay. Um. So I think you were going to tell me something. I think I cut you.
Sorry.
Are you going to say something? Like I think I cut you off in between. You're saying something, I think.
No, no, no. You didn't.
Okay, okay.
No, no, no.
Okay, so I guess I've like asked you questions what I wanted to ask. Um,
Okay.
just give me a second, okay?
Sure. Please take your time.
So you were talking about that you like paper bags from Zepto. Can you explain me why you like that?
Like people nowadays, everybody are talking about, how we have degraded environment with plastic bags and everything, right? So I really appreciate, that all these big companies, be it Zepto, Blinkit, or any other, you can say Nika as well. They have shifted to these, paper bags, you can say, or these cardboard boxes, and even people have stopped using this thermocol wala jo thing was no, not thermocol. There's this thing na jo pop करता है वो what I'm not able to recall it.
Uh,
जिसमें बहुत सारे पॉप्स करने के लिए वो सेफ्टी के लिए उसको
oh, अच्छा,
लगाते
अच्छा, अच्छा,
हैं.
ठीक है, I got it. Um, uh, ठीक है, I got it.
है ना, आप समझ
Hmm.
गए ना, मतलब
हाँ,
what
हाँ,
I'm saying.
हाँ, हाँ.
So every company, be it Apollo as well, even like 3-4 months ago Apollo used to use plastic bags for their packaging, and I have just noticed they have also switched to these paper bags, and I really liked it. Seriously, I was talking about this to my mother also, like how they have everyone have switched to these paper bags and everything for
Hmm.
sake of environment and all. So that is really appreciable, to be honest. I really liked it. And you know what, I really like how Zepto and Blinkit, especially Blinkit, not Zepto, but Blinkit, is how they changes their packaging with the every festival, or with every festival, as well as weather. For example, summers were there, and in summers you have these mangoes and different fruits. Especially mangoes are very famous for summer.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a favorite fruit for everyone for summer. So they have changed the packaging. I really liked it. They're so creative with the packaging. I really loved it, seriously. And you know what? One more thing, like I don't know, it will add up to anything, but I'm not sure Zepto does that. But Blinkit really has this thing. They will give you these special boxes. For example, like 2 weeks ago, I ordered something for my mother only, and we got this summer box, which was supposed to be for kids basically, but I don't know why they gave it to me. So it had such a beautiful packaging, to be honest. And when you open it, and there was this one sticker का पूरा there था वो. There
hmm.
were like multiple stickers थे उसके अंदर, and I used it everywhere on my laptop, phone. I gave it to my friends also in offices. इतने प्यारे प्यारे cute से stickers थे उसपे.
And
And apart from that, there was a coloring book for kids, because summer vacation have started. So there was a small coloring book for kids, and they had done beautiful packaging and beautiful branding on it. I really loved it, to be honest. On the coloring book itself, seriously, it was such a small coloring book, but the marketing and the branding was done beautifully on it.
got it.
So this is not the first time they did it, seriously. I have received a body lotion along with, I don't know, XYZ things. Literally, I'm not able to recall, but around 22 January, because why I'm saying, because it was Ram,
Yeah.
Janmabhoomi wala wo jo event tha.
Yeah.
So I ordered something and I received that. So I remember वो 22 January वाले दिन I received this body lotion और बहुत multiple चीजें उसके साथ आई थी. So again it was free of cost.
Hmm.
Nivea का body lotion था पूरा बड़ा वाला and सब कुछ free of cost था. So Blinkit does this also, seriously, and it's really good.
Got
So
it. Got it. So coming back to
yes.
the paper bag thing, do you ever face challenges in that also? Like I understand like you want to be sustainable and like to be eco-friendly, but do you ever face challenges in that?
Sagar, can I just hold on? Hello?
Uh, you can't
Yeah,
hear
can
me?
I call you in 5 minutes?
Huh?
Sagar, can you just hold on for a minute?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
फ्रांस मैं आपको 5 मिनट में कॉल करती हूँ.
Oh, okay, okay. Works.
हाँ हाँ हाँ, मैं आपको बस 5 मिनट में कॉल करती हूँ, प्लीज वेट करना ना. हाँ जी हाँ जी, ओके. हाँ. So you were saying that do I face any issues with?
I thought you were talking to me कि मुझे 5 मिनट में कॉल कर.
नहीं नहीं नहीं, I was
ठीक है
talking to
ठीक है.
my friend. Huh.
हाँ.
So no, I don't think so. I've faced any order. Sorry, I've faced any issues. But yeah, at times what happened, when the order is very heavy,
Hmm.
and I told you, like, we live on fourth floor. So what we do is, like, we just होता नहीं है, हम अपना एक बैग होता है या फिर एक बास्केट होती है, वो
हाँ हाँ
नीचे लटका देते हैं.
हाँ.
ठीक है. एंड फिर हम उसको भैया को बोलते हैं, प्लीज आप अपना ये जो अपना जो भी मतलब ऑर्डर है उसको उसके अंदर दो, बास्केट के अंदर. या फिर कभी बार क्या होता है कि हम लोग नॉर्मल रोप ही नीचे लटका देते हैं, भैया को बोलते हैं कि आप वो रोप को ना बांध दो ऑर्डर पर और हम लोग खींच लेंगे. सो क्या होता है ना, कभी कभार कि वो ऑर्डर इतना हेवी होता है कि डर लगता है कि कि वो पैकेजिंग मतलब
हम्म.
खींचते टाइम वो फट ना जाए.
हाँ.
सो वो चीज बहुत डर लगता है. नो डाउट एट टाइम्स, बट वी हैव व्हाट वी डू इज नाउ, अगर बहुत हेवी ऑर्डर है फॉर एग्जांपल, सो वी आस्क देम टू कैन यू जस्ट कम टू आवर fourth floor, we'll just
हाँ.
open the door for you and everything.
हम्म. And so one is heavy, like so let's say if
So
you
that
order.
हाँ, मतलब थोड़ा प्लास्टिक है वो चीज कि हाँ, कि प्राइस होती है प्लास्टिक बैग्स की. नो.
Hachira, your voice is breaking.
Sorry.
Hello.
Am
I'm
I audible now?
yeah. Your voice was breaking, but I somehow understood like you're talking about plastic bags.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So you're saying you don't face the heavy, like let's say your order is like uh, you order stuff which is heavy in weight. So you're saying in plastic bags you don't face that issue, but in paper bags you do.
हाँ, exactly.
Okay. Um. All right. Harshad, I think I have everything I needed. Thank you so much for your time. I'll just stop the recording now.